Hello, I'm Dr. Xiao Yiling, the Medical Director of the ClearSK Group of Aesthetic Clinics. Today, the topic I'll be discussing with you is how to know whether the aesthetic clinics you are in is truly legitimate. There are 4 suspicious signs that you should look out for when you're looking for an aesthetic center or aesthetic clinics. Firstly, look at the price. If the price is way too cheap, and I'm talking about more than 20% cheaper than normal prices that are listed, then you should have your suspicion. Next, the address. Clearly, if the aesthetic clinic is located in a residential address, it is not legitimate because the Medical Council and the Ministry of Health will not allow such practices to be in a residential address. It must be located in a commercial address. Unable to produce proper certifications or license for their practice. So even if you see them with good reviews on Facebook, Instagram, but they do not have these licenses or certificates, do not go. Some of us may feel that because it's referred by our friends and they have good results, it is safe to go to these unlicensed aesthetic clinics or aesthetic centers. However, remember, you may not be as lucky as your friend who has tried these unlicensed practitioners. So if something bad happens, it is much more expensive to reverse something that's badly done. It's going to cost you double or triple of what you have saved. So what can you do to check? Firstly, verify their qualifications. So for sure, for a doctor to practice inside an aesthetic clinic, there should be an MBBS or a license for doctors to practice. So these doctors should their name listed in the list attached below, which shows all the list of licensed medical practitioners in Singapore. Next, COC or Certificates of Competence. So for those doctors who hasn't gotten sufficient numbers of procedures done from the year 2006 to 2008, they are required to obtain a Certificate of Competence or COC for each procedure that they need to do. For instance, fillers, Botox injections, lasers, HIFU, or other kinds of procedures. So sometimes you may be offered certain procedures by even your beauty salonist or by somebody who is not inside a medical clinic. So how do you know whether they are safe for you to do? For a start, the following procedures must be done by a licensed medical practitioner. Firstly, energy treatments of high power which are regulated by the Ministry of Health. For instance, lasers, medical grade HIFU, medical grade machines like thermage. Next will be injections, for instance Botox, fillers, or injections of skin boosters. Next will be more invasive procedures such as microsurgeries or surgeries that will require some degree of anesthetic, for instance putting of anesthetic cream. So this may mean that it must be done inside a medical clinic.